I'm so pleased to be here with the Police Commissioner and the Attorney General. My government is absolutely committed to giving police the powers they need to clamp down on all criminal activity, especially organised crime. Today, I'm very pleased to announce that the New South Wales Government will be giving police additional powers when they're entering illegal premises of outlawed bikie gangs. We know these extra powers will allow police to search, to ask for identity and to exercise other powers when they have these warrants, which they currently do not have. My government will not tolerate any level of criminal activity. We've seen what happens in other jurisdictions when the government of the day doesn't apply sufficient laws and give powers to police to make sure they're enforcing them when and where necessary. I want to thank the Commissioner and the Attorney General for working within the government to make sure these laws become a reality. From now on, when police have warrants on outlawed bikie gang premises, they'll be able to ensure they get the identity of everybody on site, that they ask people to move on and also search those individuals. These are extra powers their existing warrants did not allow them to execute, and I'm very pleased to be making this important announcement today. Commissioner?
Good morning. Thank you, Premier. New South Wales Police welcomes the new powers. From a police perspective, entering into clubhouses where OMCG bikies are can be extremely complex. Getting to the bottom of the truth can also be extremely complex, and what you need are strong powers, well-trained, well-resourced police. These powers will allow police to go onto premises, ask questions, search people, and work out what's exactly happening in these complex locations. And why is this important? It's important because when you put it with crime prevention orders, consorting laws and other new legislation, it allows us in New South Wales to take the strongest approach to deal with these bikies, to deal with these criminal groups that are bringing drugs and extortion and other crimes to this state, and put them in jail or chase them out of the state.
Thanks, Commissioner. Fighting crime in New South Wales is not just about detecting it but preventing it in the first place. Giving the police the necessary powers to disrupt bikies and other organised criminals is absolutely essential to fighting crime in New South Wales. It's also important that police have appropriate powers in dangerous situations. Entering bikie clubhouses and places like that are dangerous, and it's important that police have the necessary move-on powers. And I'm delighted to be with the Premier and the Commissioner today to make this announcement.
Commissioner, can you basically go through what is required to shut down a clubhouse under the previous legislation? I know there's like alcohol convention orders and Supreme Court orders.
So from a New South Wales police perspective, we respond to crime, we disrupt crime and we prevent it. But certainly in the space of outlaw motorcycle gangs, disruption has been a key strategy around that. And in the past, we've used council and other regulations to close these clubhouse downs, and we've used other types of powers to get onto premises. This new legislation allows us, under warrant for the Restricted Premises Act, to go in confidently, to go in, take control of the scene and get to the bottom of the facts in terms of what's happening in that clubhouse. We know these clubhouses are a pool of criminal behaviour, and these powers allow us to go in, stop, search, detain and move people on if necessary to get to the bottom of the truth.
Commissioner, we're disappointed it's taken so long to get these. What seem fundamental, rudimentary powers? How have you survived so long without them, and why has it taken so long to get them?
We've got crime prevention orders, we've got firearm protection orders, we still have the ability under the LEPRA in terms of normal search warrants, so we weren't without powers. This is just an additional suite to taking it up to the criminals in this state.
Will this make it safer for police?
Yeah, look, absolutely it does. If you enter a premises where there's a number of criminals, when there's large groups, some who may not be involved need to be moved on and moved on quickly. Others will need to give us their details. And I think what's important with this, if you don't comply with police, then you can go to jail.
A 2016 review found that the laws or the powers weren't being used anyway. What's the need for these further changes?
At least 3 times this year there have been 18 different types of interventions on outlaw motorcycle gang premises. So we're certainly taking it to the bikies this year, and I hope to see lots and lots more over the course of the next couple of years.
Attorney General, will these laws only apply to bikie clubhouses, or could they be extended to other premises as well?
No, they can be extended to other premises, but they will only apply where there is a search warrant. So these are supplementary powers for the police to search individuals, to give directions for safety, and to take down names and addresses.
So if police were to raid a clubhouse, let's say, without a warrant under those powers, then they won't have the extra search powers unless they apply for a warrant?
These powers will only apply where there is a warrant.